heading towards this blob. It is 7:40. Supercell coming right for me. The roads are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. This could really clobber me. The section of this supercell harboring possible tornadoes and destructive hail was about to plow over my current location. I only needed to drive 10 miles south to be free of danger and have a spectacular view of the storm. But this road and my maps were telling two different stories. Oh God, I've boxed myself in. So we're just gonna have to get cored. That may be a tornado right there. Oh, what have I done? I gotta go. Oh, big old holes. There's my modest clouds up there, spectacular. This is so beautiful, but I'm running for my life and I keep getting stuff to film. Damn. The laughable hog paths I hoped to escape on ended into prairie oblivion, and I was now backtracking over long, snaky slip-and-slides. Don't get stuck, don't get stuck. At this point, my worst fears were beginning to materialize, getting stranded miles from cell reception and missing tomorrow's epic tornado setup, or losing my windshields and missing tomorrow's epic tornado setup. Roads are going to turn to mud, tornado about to drop in front of me, crazy hail, here's my shelter. Stand by to lose windshields. I think we need to go, we're going to get stuck. Attempting to drive up the slimy hill was as pointless as pissing on a spark plug. My car just slid sideways into the slushy shoulder, and like an insect in a web, the more I struggled, the more trapped I became. That's it. This is our final resting place. Earlier, after the storm passed, I shimmied up the hill, caught one bar of cell reception, and described my situation and location to the Wheeler County Sheriff. He asked, "Did you pass the hog farm?" I said yes. He then said, "Did you see the no trespassing signs?" Which was a polite way of saying, "You're an asshole." I told the sheriff there's $100 for anyone who can get my car out of here. He said he'd send Dan. Time flew by marveling the beauty of the retreating storm, and before I got my fill of lightning, Dan's four-wheel drive headlights peeked over the distant hill and stopped. He got stuck too. To make a long story short, Dan eventually arrived with his tractor. I said, "Man, I'm glad to finally see you." He responded, "Did you see the no trespassing signs?" Dan hooked my buried vehicle up, got it out of the hole and up the slimy hill. Trying to steer here was as pointless as tits on a nun. There's Dan's truck stuck up there. So Dan towed me to a better maintained road and gave me the universal thumb and finger gesture to pay up. When I opened my wallet, there was only $81, and I awkwardly handed it all over. He gave me back a 10 and said, "Go get yourself a sandwich," which was the polite way of saying, "You're an asshole." Dan and the sheriff were the kind of guys you can count on to get the job done. Because of them, I was able to chase the following day and again intercept multiple jaw-dropping tornadoes and the most epic lightning show I've ever seen. Eventually, I mailed Dan a check for the remaining $29. I hope it clears. Yay, pavement.